So one of my biggest criticisms for the Switch 2 is they're really doing the Sony strategy. So you do not know for the PS5, you know, a lot of the PS5 games are PS4 games. Literally, the PS4 games being released at the PS5. And do not understand what Nintendo can get out of re-releasing a bunch of old games in the Switch 2. Okay, Alpha Mayo, Nintendo's gonna re-release all the Switch games in the Switch 2. I don't think that they're gonna re-release every Switch 2 game, Switch 1 game. I think it's gonna only be all the big games like Kirby the Forgotten Land, Tears of the Kingdom, probably the Thousand Year Door Remake will get a Switch 2 version. I hope Thousand Year Door Remake gets a Switch 2 version, because I think it'll help more people buy Thousand Year Door here. But, you know what? I have been so mean to Nintendo today. Okay, I have literally ripped Nintendo apart with the $80 Mario Kart game as well. But also, I was still fair to Nintendo considering the fact that it likely means that the other developers are gonna do the same thing too. And also, we also briefly talked about the GTA 6 issue. Yeah, that whole issue they're gonna make GTA 6 $100. Yeah, Rockstar's gonna look at that and say, hey, let's just make the game $100. Nintendo's not afraid of making the Mario Kart $80. Let's make GTA 6 $100. But I just find it funny that when Nintendo does the same thing that Sony does, it's not okay for Nintendo to do it. So you don't know, Sony released a bunch of PS4 games, heck, even PS3 games in the case of The Last of Us Part 1, and a lot of the games on the PS5 are PS4 ports. Okay? And that was one of my biggest criticisms for the PS5, but not even Nintendo's doing it. But at least Nintendo's releasing new games for the PS too, as well. So, we got a new Donkey Kong game. We also have Tower Life 2, and also we have ZA and Metroid Prime 4 coming to the Switch 2 as well. Which I'm not too surprised to get Metroid Prime 4 for the Switch 2 as well, but as well. Also, Mario Kart I keep calling it Mario Kart 10 or Mario Kart 9, but Mario Kart World, I have to get used to that name. I call it Mario Kart Tour once. Yeah, I called Mario Kart World Mario Kart Tour, so I guess I'm not that smart, but it was for me, oh! Nintendo was going to release all the Switch 2 games and Switch 1 as well. But yeah, I just find it ridiculous that these people. It's not okay for Nintendo to release games as a Switch 1 games as a Switch 2. But it's perfectly okay for Sony to do the same fucking thing as well. And also did it with the PS3 games. And it's not how well PS3 games sold on the PS4. So say, hey, we'll do it for the PS5 too. We'll release Last of Us again. We'll release Spider-Man again for $70 too. We'll release Death Stranding, Go to Tsushima, The Last of Us Part 2, and I think some more games as well. But Sony does the same thing, and you guys were completely silent about it the whole time. So yeah, goodbye.